Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us this morning. This is Matt Tour with Insurance Agency Marketing Services. I'm glad you could join us here on a Tuesday morning. Got some good information to cover on the MYG market space right now. This is the highest we've seen rates in about a decade, and probably over a decade on fixed rates. We've seen a lot of rate increases here in 2022. We're expecting a couple more waves of rate increases here going in through July. I think we're going to max out in the end of July on rates and kind of see the rate side of the market kind of level off before the election. I think they're going to try to get the stock market under control before the election. So a rising rate environment is something they really do not want to see in order to have better results in the market. So we'll have to see how that plays out here going into the fall. But right now we are still seeing some nice rate adjustments and typically heading up on rates. So it's a good sign heading into the summer months, and hopefully we'll see that trend continue through July. And we're hoping to see that magnify your business here with your clients looking at bettering what they're making in the bank. Rates in the annuity side of the business are way higher than the clients are going to get in the bank. Also, with the stock market doing what it's been doing the last number of months, a fixed rate annuity is a very good rate option right now, and a good way for your client to counterbalance some of the bad fortunes they've had in the market and looking, next year, really unsure what's going to happen going forward on the market itself. But hopefully the clients can adjust their investments and make more on the annuities, especially what's happening with the bonds at the same time. Bond returns have really gone backwards here in 2022 with the rising rate environment. We'll see how that plays here going through the end of the year. So right now we continue to offer a number of new producer builder opportunities. You can earn some nice incentives based on your premium levels in the first 6 months of being contracted, anywhere from iPads to cash to seminar help. A lot of good stuff we offer based on that. We do have our referral program. You refer agents to IAMS. We pay you for your referrals. You also get an override based on their production. Great way for you to build up a nice side account with monies coming in on a quarterly basis based on referrals. I know of agents that call me all the time asking when those checks are going out because they know the referrals are writing good business. So definitely a way to have some side dollars coming your direction. Definitely a good opportunity we have here through IAMS. We also have our market reimbursement program. We reimburse $100 for every $100,000 of premium you write on the index side towards marketing costs. We actually reimburse half of the costs if you have a seminar where you spend $1,000 on food. We'd reimburse $500 of that, and then any dollars you have would move forward to your next event. And then you can send us different receipts for different things you have with your marketing efforts, and we're happy to get those reimbursed at 50% based on your balance in your account. So a good way to keep IAMS in the forefront for helping with your business costs and expenses. So we also have a great back office support team. We've got a great new business team, great creative team, lots of experience on both sides. We have a great team that follows up on your cases, gives you multiple updates a week based on emails and phone calls. We've got a fantastic marketing team on the life and annuity sides of the business. Lots of experience here. I've been here for over 2 decades and have seen a lot of changes, of course, over the last 20 plus years. And things are definitely revolving consistently, especially based on the rising rate environment. Definitely seeing more business trending towards fixed rates right now than we used to, but still seeing a great percentage of dollars going to the index side. So definitely hot on both sides. We have the Firelight paperless app system. If you have not utilized Firelight, it's a great way to get your apps in and get them looked at in a timely fashion. Most of our carriers are now utilizing Firelight. Great way to speed up the process. I know with all the annuity business coming in right now, a lot of companies are really slowed up on their processing time. Firelight, paperless apps will help your efforts considerably. Less issues you run into based on bad handwriting, based on can't read numbers. We want to, make sure these apps go in as complete as possible, and Firelight will not let you submit an app unless it's 100% complete. So definitely keep that in mind on that end. As I mentioned, we have a great creative team that can help you out with website design, business card design, redoing your logo, maybe changing your company colors. They can help with social media advertising, doing email advertising in general, maybe do some drip marketing. We have some companies that specialize on that. They have a really good outlets for both email opportunities, mailings, social media advertising. They got great opportunities on all sides based on that. So definitely contact the creative team. They'd be glad to get things moving forward based on your needs. We also have our company website, www.imsinc.com, a great place to go for our current interest rates. You can go into the MYG tab under annuities. You can look up rates based on state, duration, companies. It's going to show you the best rates. If you're looking for the best 5-year rate in Pennsylvania, you can pull up PA 5 years. It's going to give the best rates top to bottom in Pennsylvania for 5-year rate guarantees. Maybe you're looking for the best 3-year rate guarantee. You just change that 5 to a 3. You can look that up. Maybe you're in California looking for a great 10-year rate guarantee. Just put in California, click on 10 years, and it'll really give you a nice overview of what's available in your state based on those needs. We also have most of the company supplies on our website that we don't have to go to multiple websites to pull down supplies. We've got some great information on industry links. Maybe you look it up tax facts on a tax need. Pull up the company rating on AM Best and go to the AM Best site. We've got a lot of the State Department links in there. A lot of great stuff you can pull off our website. We also have the Retirement Analyzer software program available to our licensed agents. A great way to print off a very valuable overview of your client's current situation for retirement. You can look at what they need to save the next number of years to get to the place they want to be for retirement. And they want to invest in a special car. Maybe they're looking at, you can plug in different variables based on hospital stays, nursing home stays, premature deaths. You can plug in all kind of variables into the software itself. It's going to kick out a really colorful printout and a great presentation you can utilize with clients. So definitely keep that in mind on that end of it. We have our wealth management team. I know we put this together a couple of years ago. Great side of the business right now. We see that assets under management really increasing based on the number of agents we have getting into the side. I'd say about 80% of our top 20 agents are securities licensed along with being insurance licensed. If you'd like to learn more about our IAMS Wealth Management team, you can check off yes on the poll I just launched. We have a great platform of investments for clients. We've got a lot of opportunities for you to get your test passed. We have studying materials that we can get out to you based on that. I know the Series 65 is not one of your easier tests out there you can take, so you definitely want to put up the effort in order to get that passed. If you have interest in getting some more information on the wealth management side of the business, definitely check off yes. I'll have Duncan Smith give you a call. He's our rep on that side, and he'd be glad to go over what we have available on that wealth management side of the business. I know that the worst thing you can do is refer an agent or a client down to another agent that is securities licensed, and they end up putting all their business with that agent. You hate to lose a client that way. So it's always good to have as much under your roof as you can based on clients' needs, and definitely keep that in mind based on that side. Any questions on the wealth management time or side, you can give your agent a call here at IAMS, your marketing rep on either life or annuities. We'll get your name over to the wealth management side, and then we'll contact you here shortly. So Once again, if you do have interest, check off yes, otherwise check off no. I'll leave this open for about another 10 seconds. We'll get moving along here. I'm trying to keep these webinars half an hour in length or less. That way you have time to get back to your usual sales calls and everything else you'd like to do during the day. So I'll go ahead and get this closed up here. Go ahead and move forward. We also do our life and annuity academies. I know we have a really good history on these academies. We've got one coming up in June. We'll do another one in September, possibly another one in October. If you have interest in attending one of our future meetings, we do pay your costs for travel, put you up at a nice hotel, got great food, beverages, everything's taken care of. We typically do about 3 or 4 of these a year, and we've already done one. This is our second one doing in June. We'll do 1 or 2 more in the fall. Go over a lot of good sales ideas. We bring in some really good speakers, keep you engaged with sales ideas, some different concepts they use in the field. We do a top producer forum. We have a little roundtable event where you can ask these different producers kind of what they do in different situations. A good way for you to pick up some great ideas on what you can utilize in the field to increase your production, what they do to get in front of more clients, what they do to close more sales. Some great information we'll be discussing at the meeting. We also have some great life information we'll be going over on life sales ideas, other details on that side. So definitely keep that in mind when looking at this 2-day sales meeting. To bring you in on a Wednesday, the meeting starts Wednesday evening around 6, goes all day Thursday into Friday morning. You're done about noon on Friday. You go back to the airport, fly back to your location. We always see a nice increase in business from the attendees that do attend our meetings. Next 60 to 90 days, we definitely see a percolation in business from them, mainly because they're picking up really good sales information they can utilize back in their home state. So that's something you have some interest in. Check off yes. I'd be glad to get you on the list. Leave this open for another 20 seconds or so. We do bring in some software ideas on what you can utilize in the field for software purposes. Go over our income software program, our accumulation programs. We'll discuss the retirement analyzer. A lot of great stuff we'll be discussing at the meeting itself. Get this closed off here. And we'll get moving forward here. As I mentioned, we've got our CD Replacement Kit. It's a great piece we've advertised this year. It's got some great information there you can utilize with clients comparing CDs to annuities. Take a look what interest rates are doing on the CD side right now. They really have not gone up near as much as the annuity rates have. You can take a look at taxation on these. You can look at looking at split annuity comparisons. You can look at what your actual returns are on tax deferral versus a taxable investment. There's a indexed annuity piece in there comparing that to CDs. So a lot of great information you can look at on this packet. I'm going to go ahead and forward everyone that did attend today's meeting copies of this kit, and that way you'll have that for your future needs based on moving forward here with IAMS. We're going to be discussing a number of carriers today that kind of specialize in the MYG market. And we've got a great block of companies right now that are really strong on that side. Now we're going to be introducing a new company here in the next couple of weeks called Aspida. They're going to be brand new into the MYG market. They're going to have rates anywhere between 2, I believe, up to 8 years, and some really good rates they'll have available in the middle of June. So we'll get that out to you as soon as we have that available to you. But we'll be going over a number of companies, including American Life, Guggenheim, Sagicor, Sentinel, Silac. We'll be discussing a really good flexible premium annuity with Attain. It's really the only flexible premium MYG we have out there right now. Great way for your clients to save money over a number of months. Maybe they got multiple transfers coming in. Some great stuff we'll be discussing on that. We'll get started here with America. They've got a great 5-year contract. They're out of Kansas City. You got 3 3/4 as your fixed rate right now, guaranteed all 5 years. You have a 10% free withdrawal starting the first year. So your client puts 100 grand in, they can take out $10,000 in 30 days. Has a full death benefit, nursing home and hospital waivers are included. Really a nice rate there, A-rated carrier, 3 3/4 the rate, 10% available day one. Nassau Re, another good company we offer. They've got different rates based on the deposits, $100,000 or more. The rate's going to be a little bit higher. You can see in here we have a 385 rate for 5 years, a 7-year rate at 395. You got 10% available starting the second year. Really a good combination right now with Nassau Re. We are seeing a decent amount of business going to them. Their plan is available to age 85, so they do have a little bit higher issue ages with their contract. And then they have rates guaranteed anywhere between 5 and 7 years and available to age 85. And they do have that nice benefit starting in the second year at 10% on the free withdrawals. So that's a good feature to have. A lot of these MYGs are interest only, or they charge a fee in order to have additional withdrawals available. Atlantic Coast Life is kind of a one of those companies that has got chassis. They've got with no withdrawals available. In order to have the full death benefit, you have to add a feature on that, which is going to reduce your rates. But if you just want to streamline, rate guarantee, a really strong contract right now, you can look at the first year rate in their 5 years at 5.2, renewal rates at 420, guaranteed years 2 through 5. Really a nice combination there on those simple interest rates. If you look at a compound rate, you're at 485 first year, 385 years 2 through 5. If your client wants a 10% free withdrawal available, that's going to subtract 15 basis points off your rate. They want the death benefit feature, that's 25 basis points. So if you added those two together, that'd be a 40 basis point difference on that safe haven contract. The safe harbor is a simple interest rate contract. No free withdrawals available on that, only the death benefit feature you can add to that. As you can see, the rates are guaranteed between 5 and 10 years on a 10-year contract. Simple interest rate, you got a 590 first year rate, 490 guaranteed years 2 through 10. Really a nice combination right now. We're hoping to see that up in the 6 and 5 range here shortly. So your client's looking for a good multi-year rate guarantee. That would be a fantastic way to be able to move forward on that. Again, if you do have questions, definitely get those asked. I'd be glad to get those answered along the way. I had one gentleman said he can't see the screen. Hoping to get that figured out so you get that up and running for yourself there. Atlantic Coast also has a fixed indexed annuity. Their 5-year rate guarantee on the fixed rate, and that's at 2.7. They have a fixed rate at 4.10, monthly averaging fixed cap rate at 4.20, monthly sum at 175. They have those riders you can add for free withdrawals, full death benefits, accumulated interest, so on and so forth. Really a nice combination there with Atlantic Coast. Sentinel Life has a fixed rate right now for 5 years at 4.05. It's the best 5-year rate we have right now, 4.05%. Good to see that above 4. They have a 7-year rate at 4.10, and then they have a 10-year rate at 4.15. So if you are in Florida and Minnesota, the rates will be slightly lower, and keep that in mind based on that situation. Minnesota also has slightly lower rates based on that plan itself. If you're not able to see the screen, we will have a recorded version of this available. You can listen this time through, then we'll have a recorded version that will come out to you here early this afternoon. That way you can watch it at your leisure based on seeing the slides themselves. So Sentinel, they also have rate reductions based on needs for free withdrawals. They have an RMD withdrawal, 10% free withdrawal starting years 2+. That cost is 8 basis points. RMDs are at 16 basis points, so do keep that in mind. Silac, one of our newer carriers, they've got a 2-year or a 5-year option. You can go with or without withdrawals. If you want with withdrawals available, the rates are slightly lower. You can see the 2-year rate's at 235. The 5-year rate is at 325. On the Elite, which has no withdrawals, the rates are 2-year at 280, 5-year at 375. Silac is available to age 90, has a full death benefit feature, 5% free withdrawals on the secure savings annuity. Really a nice combination, $10,000 minimum deposit, so a good combo there. If you're looking for a good fixed rate that has a higher compensation, Equitrust Choice 4 right now has a 4.55 first year rate, 3% base rate. Commission is 5.5% up to age 80. The plan itself is available to age 85. You have over a 4% commission from 81 to 85. Really a great combination on this contract. 6-year contract itself on these features. That's one we sell the most of. 10% free withdrawal starting in the 2nd year. Also has a full death benefit feature. So Equitrust, great way to go with a high comp, 6-year contract. Really nice combination there. The current rate on the 3-year rate with F&G is at 335, 5-year rate at 370, 7-year rate at 3 3/4. Nice combination of available on this contract. These apps have to be done online using Firelight. Available to age 90, full death benefit, interest only withdrawals on F&G. It's a good combination. Guggenheim, they have rates between 3 and 10 years. Their 3-year rate's at 3.5. Bumps up to 385 in the 10-year version. Issue ages to 0 to 90, so we do have higher ages on them again. Commissions are 2.5% on the 5 to 9 year rate guarantee periods. So they have a 3-year or a 10-year. The commission rates will vary based on your client, and really a strong combination. As I did mention earlier, we have Attain. Attain has a multi-rate guarantee annuity. There's flexible premium, so if your client wants to add additional dollars into their account, it's called the max rate. Their 3-year rate right now is at 345. Their 5-year rate's at 385, and their 7-year rate is at 4. It's a good combination there. If you would like to get some additional information on what we have available on some of the contracts we've discussed today, mark off yes. I'd be glad to get those out to you. And then we will, as I mentioned, if we're having a hard time seeing the screen during the presentation, we'll go ahead and email you the recorded version of this webinar. But if you do want to get some more information on some of the plans that we discussed, I'll be giving everyone a call post-webinar. Make sure you have what you need on that. Some great stuff going on right now on the fixed side of the business. As I mentioned, it's the highest rates we've seen in over a decade. We haven't seen these kind of rates for 15 years. Great combination right now. But if you'd like to get more information, just check off yes. I'll be calling you after the meeting. We'll go ahead and get that information over to you. Otherwise, I'll be contacting everyone no matter what. So anything you have questions on along the way on what we covered this morning, I'd be glad to get that taken care of for you. I'll be getting also the CD comparison chart over to you. Get that all taken care of. I'll leave this open for about another 20 seconds here on that poll I just sent out there. So be patient. We'll get that off your screen here shortly. But as again, if you do have interest, I'll be glad to get this information sent out to you via email or mail. Get you taken care of on that end. We also have a presence on Facebook and LinkedIn. Facebook is facebook.com/IAMS Inc. / Otherwise, we do have on LinkedIn. We're also on that site. If any questions, jot those down. I'd be glad to get those answered for you after the meeting. I'll be giving everyone a call that attended today's meeting here this afternoon. Hopefully you've had some good luck in the MYG space here recently. We're definitely seeing a trend, more business being written on that end, especially with rates continuing to climb, very competitive rates at this point. So otherwise, everyone have a great week. Thanks for joining me this morning. We'll go ahead and end today's broadcast. Sorry if you were unable to see some of these slides. We'll go ahead and get that taken care of down the road. Thank you.